Moving on from one cattle industry to another, Louisiana dairy farmers have experienced many highs and lows over the past few years. As TWILA's A.J. Sabine shows us, while the number of dairy farms in Louisiana continues to decrease, those who do remain in business are actually doing well.
In knee-deep ryegrass, these Holstein dairy cows bask in the spring sunshine. Nowadays, Louisiana dairy farmers can bask in a little sunshine as well, at least in terms of good prices for their milk. While as many as 10 dairies have unfortunately closed in Louisiana over the past year, the remaining 125 who are still open for business are doing well. Louisiana Farm Bureau Dairy Advisory Committee Chair Eugene Robertson says feed and fertilizer costs have come down since 2008. Those factors, as well as a strong market for milk products, have helped farmers bounce back.
Now, you can't get out of the rut we've been in, the hole we've been in just a few months. It's got the hole to where people can get ahead, because from 2008 on, I mean, we had some decent prices there, but your feed costs, you know how you involved corn and soybeans and everything else, those farmers have done good. Oh, yeah. But by them doing good, it's putting more pressure on people having to buy the feed and stuff.
In addition, some dairy farmers may even be expanding their operations. LSU professor of ag economics Dr. John Westra says that even though attrition or retirement of dairy farmers may reduce the total number of individual farms in the Pelican State, milk production will remain at or near current levels.
Well, milk production will probably remain in the range that it's been the last year or two. It might be down a little bit, but not drastically. There'll be a reduction probably in the number of dairy cattle producers and dairy farmers, but there are going to be consolidation. So some of the producers are going to be the younger producers or the ones that are more profitable.
As with any legislation based on compromise, no one got everything they wanted in the current farm bill. However, Robertson says he's looking forward to what's ahead.
As a dairy producer and involved in Farm Bureau, we anxious to see what the final print's going to be and when it gets put in place, and particularly how it's going to work. Hopefully, it'll be a while before we need it.
Robertson, as well as his son Darrell, milk about 150 head of dairy cows on their farm in St. Helena Parish.
Nationally, strong exports for milk have contributed to better prices farmers receive for their raw milk. That's according to the U.S. Dairy Export Council. Exports of milk powder, cheese, and lactose have increased nearly 20% over last year. And Kristen, if you ask any dairy farmer still working in Louisiana, it's about time.
It is about time, because to me, those are the hardest working folks in agriculture.